Welcome to BSC Designer. I'm Alex, and in this video tutorial, I'll guide you through working with reports in our software. As a strategist, you have your data available on this platform. But you also need an easy option to present this data to other stakeholders, focusing on what resonates with their specific interests. Let's see how our customizable reports address this challenge in practice. Here I have an example scorecard. To access reports, I click the report button. Let's take a quick look at what we have. I can choose one of the predefined report profiles, create a new report profile, or arrange existing profiles with the customize option. I can decide about reporting period, data grouping, or possible filters to apply. I can select the format of the report. Finally, I can schedule the regular sending of the report by clicking the Schedule button. Let's use the overview profile. I select the profile from the list and click OK. As you can see, this report is compiled with fragments that feature different level of details. General information for the scorecard, some more details for perspectives and goals, slightly different information for initiatives, and data tables and charts for the metrics. Let's see how we can customize this report. I click the Modify button and agree to copy this system profile to my account. Here I have the list of fragments used to build the report. There is a fragment called root element. Let's click on the Edit button to display its properties. Here I can see that this fragment is applied to the items from the KPIs tab, specifically to the root element of the scorecard. And I can see the list of the fields used in this report, such as start performance, end performance, and dynamic. The software uses this fragment to generate the report. It shows this data in the table that I can see in the final report. The next fragment is dedicated specifically to the perspectives of the scorecard. Let's click on the Modify button. Right now, this fragment is configured to display only the description of the perspective. Let's add some more details to this fragment. For example, we can visualize the range values. I find the corresponding group and add the items from the group to the list of the columns to display. I click the Save button to save the changes. Now let's create the report once again using this modified profile. I see that the part corresponding to the perspectives now includes start performance and end performance data. The report profile includes other fragments. For example, I can see there is a fragment responsible for visualizing initiatives. This fragment shows only general information for initiatives, such as its description and owner. What if I need to see more details for initiatives in the report? I could modify existing fragment, like we did before, or create a new fragment from scratch with required details. But in this case, I can simply reuse one of the system fragments. I find the fragment called initiatives status, click include, and position it under the general details of initiatives. Finally, I click the save to apply the changes. Let's create the report once again to see how it looks now. Upon reviewing the report, I can confirm that the required details have been added to the initiative. The fragments that we discussed were configured to be displayed in individual sections. We can also aggregate various items in a single table. Let's, for example, review the cost of strategy report, which is used to visualize budgets associated with the initiatives. This report includes the fragment called budget breakdown that is applied to all items of the scorecard from root element to individual scorecards. The option display in individual table is unchecked, so the software will output the data in a single table. Let's create a report using this profile. Here we see the resulting table that was defined by the fragment. It lists all items from the scorecard. Similar to other reports we discussed before, the fragments for this report can be adjusted to your needs. That was an overview of the general logic of the reports in BSC Designer. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact our customer support team.